How you guys doing? Thank you. This is another round of episode of the HighlyEvolvedPodcast in my car edition, right? I don't do this video in my car unless I really have to share something with you guys, right? In this episode, I want to share something that I just found out, right? You know how most of the conglomerate out there are promoting abortions and promoting killing babies, right? According to the scripture, the Lord said, I know you before you were even born. That indicate that you're alive, right? That indicate you are alive, right? He knew you before you were born, and you have to go according to scripture, right? And the politicians out there all suggesting that people have the right to abort, and you can believe the politician. You should not believe any politician. Politicians are imperfect people or creatures, right? Why are you gonna put so much trust on imperfect creatures like a politician? People who known to lie to you, right? But this article I read is on Breitbart News, right? I'll put a link in the description if you want to read it, but I'm just gonna read it out to you guys right now. All right. It said Wendy Foundation take campaign to promote adoptions nationwide. All right. Wendy, I love Wendy's. Wendy's are on top of the chain when it comes to fast food. All right. I don't eat fast food that much, but Wendy's are up there next to Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A. In-N-Out too, but I'm not much of a fan of In-N-Out. I'm not a fan of burgers, but Chick-fil-A is on my top tier of the best franchise out there, and Wendy's is on that top tier too. But I digress. What burger joint is the best place? But let's read this article. All right, it said restaurant chain Wendy is going nationwide with a foundation program to help raise funds for adoption of difficult to place foster children. If you guys know, right? Foster children are the least favorable group of people to adopt, right? Because foster children, right? I don't want to say it, but they're damaged. They're hard to adopt because of the psychological treatment they went through with their previous family, right? So people are less inclined to adopt these kids, and that's becoming a problem because that means that the state had to put more money into these kids. All right, and these kids grew up not to have a family, all right, and that's really a problem. We need to promote adoption more often, all right. And it goes on saying that the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption, named after the restaurant chain founder, who was adopted himself, is expanding its Wendy Wonderful Kids program that helps to find loving homes for children in foster care. These children are often older and have special needs. Exactly, I just mentioned that. They have a lot of baggage damage because due to their lack of parenting skills. Right? They harbor their energy towards their kids, and their kids it's not the kids' fault. It's how these parents their biological parents are raising these kids, and they have all these baggage, right? That make them least likely to get adopted because people find it more how am I gonna say this? They have to put more attention to the kid, and people like babies more than grown kids. Right? But I digress. Let's continue reading this. Which have special needs, which make them more difficult to place permanently. Okay? Permanently. I'm trying to find the article right here. Read more. Okay? Pro-life organization Live Action observed that many companies are rushing to support adoption. Wendy is raising funds for adoption. Quote, fast food chain Wendy's and its partner, the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption, have at its heart an interest of the children who are frequently trotted out as reason to adopt. Right? Those who are in foster care waiting to be adopted. Live action notes. I don't know what that means. All right. The foundation website and word of Dave Thomas himself. These children are not someone else's responsibility. They are our own responsibility. Okay? The foundation, which is partnered with Snapchat through the Cost Cut program, stated about 400,000 children live in foster care in the United States. Wow, I'm surprised Snapchat is even in this, because Snapchat's been in the news about promoting somewhat pedophilia, but that's allegations. I'm not sure that's true or not, but I'm surprised Snapchat is in this. Normally, these tech companies are leaning one side and usually is liberal, right? Snapchat user can scan their phones over the fast food chain Cameo in the restaurant beverage cup. Once the marketer is detected, Wendy will donate $5 to the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption. Quote, we believe that every child deserves a permanent home and a loving family, the foundation said. Quote, the work that Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption does through Wendy's Wonderful Kids, its signature program, has helped more than 8,500 children find their forever family. All right. So in the Wendy's cup, there's a Snapchat barcode you can scan. Every time you scan it, Wendy's will donate $5 into the foundations to adopt kids. Right, guys. When you go Wendy's, do that. I mean, it doesn't take that much of your time. Scan the Snapchat. I don't have Snapchat, sorry, I can't do it. But if you guys do follow Snapchat, I don't promote anything, right? But this is a good cause, I think. All right, scan it and Wendy will donate $5 to the foundations. All right. Wendy's program uses a unique child-focused recruitment model. State that the foundation and its provide grant in both public and private adoption agency to hire recruiters who implement the model. In 2017, Rita Soren, president and CEO of Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption, told Columbus Monthly, the Wendy's adoption program has put in place evidence-based program that helps to find homes for their children in the special foster care situation who are not easy to put, all right, which is true. All right. At the core is knowing that children, the case file in the I can't pronounce this word, centrifugal force to knowing whose the children is. But nobody's doing the deep dive research, Soren said. Under the Wendy's Foundation Kids program, Dave Thomas Foundation said to grant recipients with its grants, please hire a full-time adoption professional that will utilize the model, set some goals, and get these children adopted. Wow, that's the end of the article. I'll leave a link in the description below. All right, but that's first time I ever heard one of these major corporations. Usually they're in for their own pocket, right? Or in the wrong organization, like I don't know, like the Hollywood or the pedophilia. I'm surprised Snapchat are even agreeing with this. All right, because Snapchat don't have a clean reputation as well. But you got to question Snapchat motive on this. But yet again, that's besides the point. That some big company are doing this for a good cause. All right. Are doing this for a great cause, all right? You want to promote more adoption and less abortion, all right? Because when people are adopting more, less kids will be aborted. I'm just giving out my own opinion, right? But this is a good article. Wendy's doing a good thing, all right? Wendy's have good food. I'm sure they have some scandals in the past about how they use their beef and their chilies, but that's being productive with their food. You just don't throw food away. If you're not aware, Wendy's reuse unperfect patties and put in the chilies, right? It's all different from franchise to franchise, but usually I have a good experience when I went to Chili. My favorite, let me read it. I have a good experience when I went to Wendy's. I love their food. I'm not complaining. They have great food, all right? I love their baked potatoes. That's one of the main things I buy. Instead of French fries, I just buy their baked potatoes. But I digress on the food. But this is the one thing I want to share with people. All right? Go to Wendy's, buy a cup of drink, and scan the barcode. They'll donate $5 to their foundations to promote adoptions. All right? Whatever your belief is, free choice, free, whatever it is, it doesn't hurt. At least you're promoting adoption as well. All right, and that will slow down the Census Act of abortion. All right, I don't know. YouTube will censor me for sharing this news, but YouTube are demonetizing people like crazy for sharing this kind of news information. All right, these kind of topics they consider as hate speech. Because I'm not sponsored by YouTube, I mean I'm not bound by any outside interference. All right, I'm unrestricted. What was my own saying again? Unscripted, unrehearsed, and unedited, all right? This is going to have some brain fart today, all right? unscripted, unrehearsed, and that means I'm not bound by any outside interference, right? I'm not bound by any outside interference. Plus, I'm not taking in any donation. I'm sharing this news because I want to spread out things that people should be talking about. All right, if you like what I do, please like, share, subscribe. Subscribe me on BitChute, and also subscribe to me on YouTube, because we're not quitters, right? I'm going to stay on YouTube until the wheels fall off. All right, so I'm not leaving anytime soon. No matter how much they're going to ban me or censor me, I'm still going to make videos for you guys, right? And most importantly, go to minds.com, Twitter, and gab.ai. You can find me there as well. But this is great news. We want to promote more adoptions, all right? We don't want to encourage abortions. All right, and this is a really good news that I'm reading right now, that some big company aren't taking the usual route with like liberal media and promote murdering babies. All right, but on that note, I know your time is very precious. I'm not trying to waste any time. Thank you for listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast. My name is Stefan, and I'm signing out.